A very good morning to my dear students and welcome to our social science class. So today we are going to study about revolution. Already we have done it, but let me explain one more time. So the earth takes 1 year or about 365 days to revolve once around the sun. So already I have given the picture. You can see here there's the orbit where the earth is revolving around the sun, and it takes around 365 days, 365 and a quarter day to complete one revolution. All right, so what happened when after every 4 year this quarter day is being added, like 6 hours plus 6 hours plus 6 hours plus 6 hours equals to 24 hours or 1 day, and in the 4th year it is actually comes as a leap year where 1 day is added. Instead of 365 days, it is known as 366 days. A leap year comes every 4 years. The extra day in a leap year is formed by adding up the quarter days or 6 hours over 4 years. Okay, so just to just to avoid the inconveniences, each the 6 hours were being added in a particular day 4 times, and that's how it becomes 24 hours, and hence 1 day is added in the calendar. Okay, now does this revolution affect the season or earth? Of course, revolution will affect the season on earth. You can see the angle of rotation. It's making an angle of 23.5 degree to the vertical plane. Okay, so there are orbital planes, and because of the rotation revolution there are some changes of degrees. Now we were talking about the changes in our seasons because of the rotation and revolution process. Of course it will happen, because if there will be no rotation and revolution, there will be no change in season as well as night. As you know, rotation helps in forming of day and night, and the revolution process helps in the changing of seasons. Okay, so today we are going to learn about solstice, the term known as solstice. So the term solstice comes from the Latin word sol, means sun, and sister means to stand still. So solstice is what, when the sun stands still, what are the consequences and what are the experiences that are faced by in different areas or different seasons. Okay, different months. So you have seen, this is a picture of winter, this is a picture of summer and winter solstice. It's also given in your book out here. You can see here. If you don't have the PDF, I'll send you the PDF. So coming to the winter solstice, you can see here, which occurs in 22 December. Okay, so you can see here, first of all it begins, you will see the 21st March. You can see here 21st March at the north. June, the northern hemisphere is tilted. You can see here there's a tilt in the northern hemisphere, right? Is tilted towards the sun. The rays of the sun falls directly to on the Tropic of Cancer. Okay, so the Tropic of Cancer, the sun rays has been fallen. Okay, so as a result, these areas receive more heat. The areas near the poles receive less heat as the rays of the sun are slanting. Okay, so as you know that the poles always receives less heat because they are slanting. Okay, the North Pole is inclined towards the sun, and the places beyond the Arctic Circle experience continuous daylight for about 6 months. Okay, since a large portion of the northern hemisphere is getting light from the sun, it is in summer in the region north of the equator. You can see here, north of the equator. The longest day and the shortest night at this place occur on 21st June. This one. And this is known as summer solstice, where the sun rays falls directly to the equator, and that's how on 21st June we have shortest night and longest day, which occurs on 21 June. So next time when it will be 21 June, just remember that yeah, today is the longest day and shortest night. At this time in the southern hemisphere, all the conditions are reversed. It is the winter season. You can see the southern hemisphere, it's dark, right? Winter season there. The nights are longer than the days. this position of the earth is called summer solstice. So in summer solstice, the northern hemisphere experience warm climate and the longest day, shortest night, but in southern hemisphere they experience shortest day and longer nights and also the winter days. But on 22nd December, what happened during winter solstice? The northern hemisphere experience winter solstice like shortest the day and longest night, but the southern hemisphere they experience longest day and the shortest night. Okay. So on 22nd December, Tropic of Capricorn received direct rays, as you have seen here. Sun at the south pole tilts towards it. As the sun rays fall vertically at the Tropic of Capricorn, a large portion of the southern hemisphere gets light. Okay, therefore it is a summer in the southern hemisphere with no longer days and shorter nights. The reverse happens in the northern hemisphere. When there is winter, when there is summer in northern hemisphere, there is winter in southern hemisphere. When there is winter in southern hemisphere, it becomes summer in the northern hemisphere. So it's reverse, and this particular day occurs on 22nd of December. On 21st of March and September 23rd, it's opposite. Okay, direct rays of the sun falls on the equator. You can see here at the position neither of the poles is tilted towards the sun, so the whole earth experience equal days and equal night. On 21st March and 23rd September, everyone experiences equal nights and equal day because the sun rays falls on the equator, both in northern hemisphere, both in southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere, and hence it is known as equinox. So on 23rd September, it is autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring season in the southern hemisphere. The opposite case in the 21st March. So this is a reverse case in both of the cases. Okay, so students, I'm giving you the homework in your Google Classroom. Kindly do the homework, and I'll give you the dates also. So that if you have any doubt regarding any topic, please do contact me. Thank you. Have a nice day and God bless you.